Hey everyone and welcome back. So there's a slew of news to get to. Boy, did the announcements come and come fast. Now, a few of these I will say are technically rumored, and I always say that until there is an actual official announcement, but pretty sure these are all coming. So first up, actually, I do want to just cover real quick the fact that I know some of you were asking me about the Donnie Darko 4K replacement disc from Arrow, and they are now shipping. I think some of the people in the UK have already received them. If you order directly from Arrow, I think you are the first to receive them. I didn't. I ordered mine from Amazon, and I did get an email from Arrow that the discs are now about to be shipped out. So keep an eye out for that email. And so we should all get our Donnie Darko replacement discs soon. So Well-Go USA has announced that they are re-releasing the Phantasm set, and that is the one that they released was about a year ago or so, the one that actually came with the Sphere replica. They're actually re-releasing that set with the replica. So if you missed out on it the first time, it is going to be available again. And actually, it's set to come out, I believe, in about 2 weeks, July 13th. And if it is up for order on Amazon, I will link to it below, so feel free to use that affiliate. I do get a very, very small percentage. It doesn't cost you anything more. It just helps me a little bit. So first up, in the Blu-ray department, before we get to some of the 4K stuff, Severin has announced their titles for September. So they have one interesting one, but it's actually kind of nice that they're sort of stretching out. So if you remember, an earlier release of theirs, of course, is the movie Overboard with Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. Obviously it's not their usual thing, but they are starting to just stretch out a little bit. And so first up is the movie Drop Dead Fred, which probably is actually a little bit closer to maybe some of their usual things than Overboard was. But that is getting actually a new 2K scan, and it's coming with a bunch of extras. And it is up for pre-order right now at Severin, and that is going to be Region A locked. Next up is one I'm really excited about because I've not seen this movie in years, and that is the movie Midnight from 1980. It's directed by John Russo, and this is getting a new 4K transfer. It's a Blu-ray, but they're doing a 4K raw scan from the uncut negative. And they are working on the extras at the moment, but that is going to be region free, and that is also up for pre-order right now. Next up is the movie The Fourth Victim from 1971, and this is getting a new 2K transfer from the original negative, and that also is going to be region A locked as well. But this next one is going to be region free, and that is the movie A Day of Judgment from 1981, and that is getting a new 2K transfer from the original interpositive. And again, these are slated to come out in September, and they all are up for pre-order right now at the Severin website, but they should be up for pre-order at other places as well pretty soon. Now we jump over into 4K, and there's a couple announcements here. Two of these are confirmed, a couple of them are almost confirmed, but I just, from a technicality standpoint, until there's actually some sort of official announcement, I will just say that they are rumored, but they're coming. First up, for the official one, so Blue Underground has actually confirmed that they are coming out with 4K versions of the Larry Cohen film God Told Me To and The Toolbox Murders. The Toolbox Murders has been needed a new transfer for a long time. I mean, even the original Blu-ray release, that was already an old transfer. God Told Me To, though, looked fantastic on their last Blu-ray release, so that should look even better in 4K. Now, no details yet. These are still very early on, and they're not due out again until early next year. So it's going to be sometime in probably first quarter of 2022. Moving on to some of the more rumors, we should be getting an official announcement soon on the upcoming 4K release of The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing, which is slated for sometime in September. Now, I believe that is going to be the Universal release, so it probably is not going to have a lot of the extras that were on some of the other releases, the Scream Factory release and the Arrow release. It may just have the extras that were on the previous Universal release. But I don't know. I won't know until it's officially announced. But as far as I know, there are actually going to be two versions. There's going to be a regular retail version, and then there will be a steelbook version. And then two more that are coming from somebody is a 4K release of the original Scream, which I'm really hoping they end up doing all of them, because that would be great. And supposedly a 4K release of From Dusk Till Dawn, which is actually kind of ironic because I was actually literally just thinking about that film the other day and how good that would look in a 4K release. And now we get to the news that I'm like super, super excited about. I mean, actually, I'm excited about a lot of these, but specifically these, and you guys will probably know why. And again, rumor, Scream Factory is going to be putting out 4K versions of the first 4 Halloween films. Now, there's Could be 5, not really sure. It doesn't look like it at the moment, but that could change. But for sure, it does look like the first 4 Halloweens are going to get 4K releases. So Halloween 1 is actually getting a 4K re-release, but hopefully it'll have correct a couple minor technical issues that were on the original 4K release, especially include maybe the original mono track. That would be a good thing. And then they're also releasing Halloween 2 in 4K and Halloween 4 in 4K. That's why I'm kind of wondering, like, well, what about Halloween 5, just to kind of round out that series? And those are also the ones that, you know, what Trancast, or I think, is that the name of the company, actually has. And no, I didn't skip over it. I'm just saving the favorite one for last, and that is, yes, indeed, Halloween 3 is going to get a 4K release as well. And that's probably one that I will probably buy like 2 copies of, one to display on my Halloween shelf, and then one obviously to watch over and over and over again. Now, these are loosely slated for September, so I assume we would get actually the announcement pretty soon. I mean, who knows? The announcement may be even going on as I'm recording this, in which case then, you know, maybe the rumor thing will no longer be. But needless to say, I am super excited about these. So a lot of stuff is coming out. I mean, most of these I think are slated for September as well. So, I mean, God, September is going to be, geez, a much busier month than I was expecting. Things are popping up so fast, I swear I just cannot keep up. So definitely let me know your thoughts, and as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.